messages from those problems to everyone. I mean people, to these guys.
So,
Praise upon her serene highness, Queen Elizabeth Gloriana.
if you're joining us on the stream, you know, you've probably been here for a few minutes, but if you're joining us on YouTube, on my channel, you're probably going to get more unedited footage, so have fun listening to us babble about for hours and hours on end. If you're joining us on the Escapecraft YouTube channel, you'll probably have a lot of those boring bits cut out, and my microphone will probably not sound as bad. So, I'd just like to welcome everyone to Session 2 of the Escapecraft staff playing Civilization 5. We hope you enjoy. Now I just have to remember what in the world I was doing, and why half of my textures are gone. Oh, nope, here they come.
What's my tech? What tech do I have? What tech do I have? Alright, I'm researching trapping, so I can't do that yet. I need one.
Oh, that'll help. Okay.
Did you just sail all the way around the world in Van? Sort of. What can I do? What can I do? I'm done.
Yeah, same here.
Ah, I'm losing. How am I losing? Alright, barbarian horde.
I'm ahead of China and behind Siam.
Otherwise, mucking with my video screen, so 1 second. Invun, do you want to trade open borders again? According to my screen, it just expired, so we need to do it again.
What was I having New York build? Oh well, I forget. Lol. Don't ever let me say that again. If I ever say that again, shoot me.
Alright, lol.
Okay, let's see. Vallorn, are you going to be streaming from your perspective?
No, my computer simply cannot handle it.
Alright.
My computer kind of lags when running Civ 5 as it is. It's playable, but it's not optimal. I hate to think what would happen if I tried streaming while doing that. Plus, our internet consumption here is sort of extreme.
I'm being able to transmit a very comfortable 900p. Or, I forget how much it's... I think it's exactly 900. And my game is only suffering a tad, which is good for you people at the stream. That means you get to view all of this in its beauty and splendor.
I have 3 cities. How many do you guys have?
2.
Wow, someone already built a great lighthouse? God damn, Invun. Good job. Just so you know, Invun, I've got a Trireme out patrolling the waters and exploring a bit, so if you come across my Trireme, please don't shoot it.
I'm gonna look down further, but I honestly don't think there's going to be any stretch of coast that connects our two continents.
I know, but I just want to see what's around on the coasts.
Sure, go ahead.
One second. We won't switch turns on you then. With you.
Although, finish your turn completely before you go off, otherwise the AI will take your turn for you. So, while that's going on, anything you want to talk about in particular?
Tabir is saying, Spy, why you stream in 900p? My poor internet connection. Valorn, relay my plight.
It's very simple. I have a 1440 by 900 monitor.
Trade routes. Trade routes. Is that the kind of thing where you set up roads between...
What was that, Val?
I'm not sure that I have Brave New World or not. When it says trade routes, does that mean connecting things by roads? And then they have a trade route between them?
Trade routes in vanilla Civilization 5, you basically, if you look on my stream, you'll see what I have. I have New York and Washington connected by a road. That forms a trade route between New York and Washington.
Yeah.
In vanilla Civilization 5, this is a way of boosting your gold. You can do it in the other expansions, but trade routes in Brave New World allow you to build caravans or trading ships or whatever that you can actually send out to other nations, and they have a risk of being pillaged by barbarians or your enemies, but if they successfully go from person to person, then you get an income boost depending on how many luxury resources you have versus how many luxury resources you have. So it's either beneficial to not invest in luxury resources if you're going for trade routes, or invest very heavily in them because that will get you a lot of gold bonus.
Alright. Also, Tabir is talking about trade routes and caravans and stuff.
There are no caravans, Beard. This is vanilla.
I need to get Brave New World.
You need Gods and Kings and Brave New World.
Gods and Kings reworks religion and stuff, doesn't it?
Yeah, it makes it kind of useful. There's still no such thing as like a faith victory, but it's still quite nice.
Oh, that's cool. So you can so when Brave New World, you can actually specialize your cities. So you can have a farming city just throwing food at a factory city, right?
You can do that in vanilla Civilization 5. If you click on a city and you go over to citizen management, right now you'll see this city currently has a gold focus because there's not much going on in this city.
Alright.
In terms of gold, if I go to default focus, you'll notice that my gold per turn goes down dramatically. But if I go back to gold focus, it'll focus on gold. If I go to food, they'll focus on food, and so on, so on. So you can make a farming town and a gold town and a factory town or whatever.
Okay. And if they're connected by a trade route, they share resources, right?
Sort of. It's
Sort
more
of?
for gold. It's more for gold. And as far as
Alright.
trade routes go, as long as you have a city that's connected to a city that's connected to the capital, that counts because there's a road
Yeah, it's
in every
like a
city.
web. It's like a web. I know, I've done this on my single-player game. Every city in my empire is connected to the capital by this giant web of roads.
Always do.
It's not just because, well, it's useful like that. It's
Troops.
yeah, troops. You can just send troops around like no one's business.
Of course, later in the game, once you get aircraft carriers and planes, it starts to become a little obsolete, but
It's still useful for sneak attacks or reinforcing your borders if needed. I mean, I pulled off a sneak attack on the Iroquois tribe. Oh no,
it's like
for
the
that,
Iroquois.
they had a little spur of land with a city on the edge, and a massive great wall protecting their capital in the middle. And then on their other side was the Roman Empire. It was a big side with lots of densely packed cities. So what I did was I sent a good quarter of my troops amphibious, sent them round to that little spur, and then just had them take that city and slowly build across that way, while the rest of my troops just ground through the massive wall of cities.
Did you get what's it called? Marines.
I haven't gotten to them yet. I just hit industrial.
There are very nice sort of minute additions in Gods and Kings that I'm noticing now that I'm playing vanilla.
Wait,
Such
I
as-
can put roads across oceans?
Wait, what? I've never been able to do that.
Beard's talking about even across oceans, Valorn roads, I mean. I don't understand.
I'm pretty sure what he means are harbors, because if you have a harbor in one city and then a harbor in another that's on like another continent, that counts as a road.
Harbors. Yeah, I do that. Oh, it counts as a road. It doesn't just directly link you to the capital.
It's
Alright, well I need to do that.
kinda like a road. It doesn't give you speed bonus because naval units already go really fast.
Yeah, no, and even faster if you're British. But BRB twiddling thumbs and waiting for Invun.
He should be back soon. He just logged in.
Hmm.
In the
Can't see
meantime,
it, but I'm stroking my stubble.
I will read 1776.
What's 1776?
It's an account of the Revolutionary War
Oh, cool.
from immediately after the Battle of Bunker Hill to, I believe, the retreat of the British. It's quite good.
Do you know that the end of the Civil War is the first time you see the tactics that you see in World War One?
Like, on whose part, the North or the
Trent.
South?
Both.
Oh.
The last few battles involved mass trench warfare and Gatling, and the state of the art at that time, pepper pot, the grinding Gatling guns.
Right. Ah, here we go.
Right, here he is. He's moving his little boats around. His wee little boats. Yes! Yes, to Beard. There shall be much victory. Wow, apparently Invun is winning.
As soon as it goes green, I'm gonna go to my next turn, and then he can do whatever. Finally!
Invun, what were you doing? Eating uranium cake?
Uranium cake.
You know what I mean.
Did you spike your coffee?
Yeah.